Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Just let me put my thoughts together and yeah, probably apply some chopstick. Okay, I'm literally wearing my work outfit, which is so ironic, isn't it? So you probably don't know who I am, and that's fine. I'm an Instagrammer. I would say I have a small audience over there, and I decided to make a YouTube channel where I want to talk. But the past months I haven't posted anything about talking. It was just more about doing makeup, which is something that I do on Instagram. But then when I feel like I'm feeling right now, I want to have a platform where I don't have 14,000 people following me, because that gives me a little bit of anxiety, and I don't feel like if I, for example, do a live on Instagram, I don't feel like I would be as open as I am now here, knowing that there's gonna be around like 30 people watching it, and that's fine. I have to feel embarrassed for myself just 30 times, you know. So I wanted to hop on here and talk about the fact that I just had the worst panic attack that I had in a long time. And when I started this second program for my education, we had 2 minutes to pitch ourselves. And when I talked about myself, I mainly focused on the fact that I want people to see each other in their social life, because you don't know what the person next to you is going through, and you don't know how you could help or harm them. But I've drifted so far from who I used to be then, and today I reminded myself that I'm still the same person, and I still want to focus on that. I'm a person who lives very passionately. When I have feelings, I feel them very strong compared to the other individuals, I guess. I started working as a waitress at a restaurant in Denmark. Not gonna lie, the work environment in Denmark, it's not the best, especially for foreigners. There's a lot of things happening behind closed doors, and I'm a very strong person. It's not a lot of things that can get to me, but this time it really got to me, and it hurt me to another level. Today I'm having a very emotional day, and I literally, anything that someone tells me can trigger me, and I can lose it really easily. I have this kind of mood swings from time to time. I'm fine. I don't have depression. I used to. I have anxiety, and I have panic attacks sometimes if I'm really triggered. Today, going to work, my mom didn't answer the phone because I wanted to talk to her, and I started crying because she didn't pick up, and I was so hurt. Then I realized that I'm having one of those days, and I should be very careful. Then I got to work, and when I got into the kitchen, I was immediately hit with a negativity wave. I guess it was probably just me. I'm a person who observes energy according to the energy that you sent me. This is how I feel throughout the day. I know this is very bad. I'm not like an energy vampire or anything. It's just that I charge my energy with other people's energy. Things at work weren't the best lately. There was a lot of things happening, a lot of things that hurt me, and it was fine. I had people to talk with. I have a very good support system. It didn't affect me until today. The people in the kitchen, they get very... I've been working as a waitress. I have 22 years old, and I've been working as a waitress for a month in a restaurant where I haven't visited the country. I haven't eaten their food until I started working there. It was very new to me, but what I enjoyed the most was the environment of the waitresses. The other waitresses were all international, and that was absolutely amazing. I made some really nice friends, but the pressure and the stress that this job gave me overwhelmed me, and I had the worst panic attack that one can have. I don't know exactly what happened. For me, it's just all a big blur. I will try to explain it as clearly as possible. So what happened is I got to work, and then I started opening up the restaurant, this and that, and everything was fine. Everybody was relaxed. And then I had 4 guests. I put 1 table. So in total there were 2 tables, right? And they ordered the same thing with a different filling. and I started getting a lot of anxiety even serving this table. He was Danish and she was from the United States, and I had really nice conversation, but I was overwhelmed with anxiety and I couldn't control it. I felt like I need to keep myself together because it was going to be like a long shift if I wouldn't do so. And then I got the food and I mixed it up. I gave them the wrong food, and the moment I did that, I realized that I wasn't focused at all. I couldn't focus. It was just like a complete mess. It was a stew in my head, and I couldn't focus. And then I just going towards the kitchen, I knew that I was going to be shouted at, and that's fine. It's been fine so far, but the past couple of days have been pretty rough on me. And you know, being a small influencer on Instagram is very hard because you have to post a lot and you have to be fine. And you know, there's a lot of people who expect you to do stuff, especially when you work with brands, and you have to, like, you promised a certain content and you have to post, and it's a lot of pressure. And I took 2 days off of Instagram, and I felt like I was betraying the people that I was giving content to, you know, and this hurt me more than anything else. And I felt so guilty that I wasn't fine, and I was supposed to be fine. And today I'm supposed to post, today, the day that I'm filming this video, and I will post because I have to be fine. Yeah, going back to the restaurant, and I went to the kitchen and I was being shouted at and being stared at, and yeah, legit, I made a lot of mistakes. Everything was new, absolutely everything. I didn't even know how the fork was supposed to face the knife and vice versa, and it was a lot of information that I took in. That's no excuse whatsoever. I fucked up an order, and I told them, like, it's okay, you know, I can pay for it, with the intent of trying to not have them shout at me because I couldn't take it. But the answer that I got was, what are you trying to prove? Who do you think you are? And they told me, like, look, we're getting so tired of you making mistakes all the time and fucking shit up all the time. And I felt so bad, and I went back to the bar, and I was just like sitting at the bar, and I was just trying to breathe. Because I felt like, you know, everyone knows what a panic attack is. It's like your brain is telling you that something bad is going to happen. Your body gets this insane rush, and you have, like, your blood pressure is very high, and you have back pains, and you feel nausea, and you feel like vomiting, you feel like passing out, you get diarrhea, all of that, and you lose track of the reality. It's like you go really far away from yourself. You don't hear when people are talking to you. I had this table in front of me. I was just literally sitting at the bar, holding the bar like this because I couldn't breathe, and I was trying to, when you have a panic attack, you're supposed to try to focus on your breathing. So because your heart starts beating really, really fast. This is why you get the nauseous, and this is why you get, like, this is mainly why this is happening. And I was trying to focus on my breathing, and someone was, hello, I want some salt and some pepper. And then they kept on doing that to me, and I was just like, I couldn't. And I took the salt and the pepper, and I went to the table, and like a tear started dropping from my eyes, and I was like, oh, sorry, like, I'm having a flu, and I'll be fine, I literally felt like everything was falling apart. All I wanted to do was just leave. And then my colleague, she came in, and I literally saw her like a flash of light, and I was so happy she was there. And she approached me, and she's like, is everything okay? Are you fine? And I was like, no, just not today, just don't talk to me. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom. I was very agitated, my hands were shaking, my eyes were watering. I don't know if she saw that. I would be really happy if she wouldn't have seen that. Yeah. Then I went to the bathroom, and I cried. I cried a lot. I cried for like 7 minutes, I think. Then I had to go back and pretend like everything was fine, and we talked, and I was getting better. Then I checked out, and I took my jacket, I hugged her, and I stormed out of the restaurant. When we log out of the system, we can eat, we can have a drink. I didn't need any of that. I just wanted to leave. And then I went out and sat on a stair, and I just tried to breathe and calm down. And it was literally like the hardest thing to do, especially when you have to work with people. And I work with people online, and that's fine because I'm behind my phone screen or my laptop. I need to be fine, and I'll be fine, but just not today. I want to not feel guilty for feeling like this, and I'm just so happy to talk about it. It feels like a fresh breath of air. With this video, I don't want it to mean anything. I just wanted to tell you that you're going through the same things that I'm going through. Being underappreciated, underestimated, not being given the chance to even try to improve. You have to face all of this bullshit. I just wanted to tell you that you're not alone. You're not alone. We are all in this together. It's going to be fine. Just like the panic attacks, you know, they always end, and there's only rainbows after storms, right? That feels good. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you again on my other videos, hopefully happier than this one. Stay safe. That's all from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.